Hey guys, welcome back. I decided to step out of my store and make a quick video um, because I've changed my mind about something, and I'm going to get into that with you in a minute here. But sometimes in my store lately, there's so much commotion going on in there between the employees and customers that if I come up with an idea that I want to talk about something, I've been going outside, walking down the block. I'm actually it's like a church parking lot. So a lot of those guys, it's hard to talk in there. A lot of those guys don't want to be on camera, and it was kind of busy today. So we've been very busy, actually really busy. Gold has made a new all-time high. It appears right now as I'm making this, it's at 2,462, and silver's up 31.25. So silver is dragging its feet still, so to speak, but gold just cracked through an all-time high again. Whether or not it's going to continue, I don't know. I do believe it's going to continue. I believe at some point silver will start to make a real legitimate run to higher numbers. That's my opinion, of course. I think a lot of things going on in the world, and a lot of things going on in the United States, as you've seen with the recent assassination attempt on former president. That might be spooking the markets a little bit. I don't know how much it affects it or not. I'm not sure. I really don't know. But something is pushing specifically gold higher right now. Might just be a continuation of a trend higher, or more likely, these large central banks are probably buying or continuing to buy physical gold. Hopefully silver follows along, because for my customers and for myself, who I am a silver stacker as well, I do want it to go higher. I really don't want it to go too high too quick though, because I'm trying to accumulate more of my own stacks, and I'd like to have some more time to accumulate it. I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. Some of you have quite a bit of silver already put away, and maybe you're hoping it to go up much higher sooner than later. But whatever your goals are, we're all of us, most of us silver stackers, especially long-term silver stackers and gold stackers, are in it for the same reason. And that's because we don't trust the dollar, and we think the dollar's days are numbered. But what I changed my mind about, first, in a recent video, I was complaining about how much silver was coming into my store, and I just kept getting overrun with so much silver. Not many people buying it, a lot of sales. And at first, I'm thinking, well, it's just because of the price, right? Because I talked about that in the past, about the $30 price point, and it would bring in a lot of sellers, and it did. But after talking to customers and paying attention to what type of customers are coming in to sell this stuff, I'm starting to think a lot of this is because of people are just broke. People are going broke. I knew this was coming because of how expensive everything is, how expensive it is to live with this inflation. Cost of living is just absurd right now. And it may get a lot worse. Who knows? I don't think inflation is going away anytime soon. And I think we're headed down a path to where we're going to see some pretty doomy economic conditions coming up. Now, I don't know if you guys know anything about this. I saw something pretty interesting. And I want to tell you straight off the bat that I am not the kind of guy that believes in psychics or prophets or, predictions. I'm pretty down to earth with that stuff. You know me if you've watched me enough to know. But this one guy made a prediction that was kind of eerie. And I figured I'd bring it up. I'm sure some of you have already seen it. Let me pull it up. I'll post it on the screen here in a second. His name was Brandon Prophet, or not a prophet. He's Pastor Brandon Biggs from Oklahoma. He predicted, and I'll put a link to a video clip of this in the description of this video. This guy predicted almost to an exact T that recent assassination attempt of Trump. He predicted a bullet would hit his ear, or right near his earlobe, while he was speaking. And that's pretty accurate. I mean, that's pretty uncanny. I mean, maybe the guy got lucky, but that's really specific to get lucky. And like I said, I don't really believe in psychics or anything like that, or prophets. It just, struck me. But what struck me more with this guy, and I tend to agree with it, whether or not it's prophetic or not, is that he continued to go on to say he believes Trump will win the election. Okay, that seems fairly likely at this point. And he also predicts that after he gets elected, the dollar will collapse and we're going to go into a depression. So you could watch the clip. Like I said, I'll put a link below. But I kind of agree that that's the route we're heading. I always thought that they were propping up these numbers and the economy and, with the printing and the stock market and all this other stuff. They've been propping it up, I believe, to keep, for the current administration right up through this election. And I believe no matter who wins this election, I believe we're going to have a market sell-off, and I believe the dollar is in trouble. I've always believed it. I wouldn't even be making these videos if I didn't believe it. And of course, I'm no prophet. I don't know the future. I could be completely wrong about this. So, don't take anything I'm telling you as gospel or financial advice, because I don't know nothing. This is my opinion. And, what they say about opinions. But it just seems likely to me that after this election, if we have an election, that is, there's going to be some economic problems, to say the least. Now, I don't know anything about this Brandon Biggs guy, if he's right or wrong. I guess it's a possibility. There's a lot of things in this world I don't understand. I don't think we know everything. I don't think we know anything about certain things. So who's to say? But I don't think you got to be a prophet, a psychic, or anything like that to be able to see the writing on the wall and what's possibly coming down the road here. And, I told you I changed my mind about what was going on. And it's really because, I've been asking customers what's going on. I know it seems like I'm being nosy or too personal, but a lot of these customers I've known for a long time. I have a lot of repeat customers. I'm on a friendly basis with them. And I've heard one big thing lately, this past week. A lot of people have been selling off stuff because their property tax bill has come due, and it has gone way up, I guess, like ridiculously, more than they're expecting. And I know some people have been warning about that with these property taxes, that was going to go way up. And I think it's starting to hit people. Not to mention that people have been living off of credit, and have been drunk with spending money for, you know, a long time now, since the pandemic really was what triggered that. All that free money they printed up and gave out to everybody. You know, people got into a habit of thinking they got all this extra money, even though what they gave out was really not that much. It's not much money. I mean, it's not going to, really wouldn't do much for you. But it just created, I believe, it turned people into spending machines. You know what I mean? It's just like they got into this mindset like, oh, free money, but then they continued on even after that money was gone. They kept spending and spending and spending and spending. And the government just keeps printing and printing. So, you know, that's why we got inflation. But these people, I believe there's going to be a lot of very poor and broke people soon. Mostly because, you know, they did what they did. They ran up their credit. They bought all these houses with higher interest rates, at inflated prices. This stuff's got to come home, you know. And I've talked about it. And, you know, like I've told you, I am no economist, you know. I am not. I'm not formally trained in the economy. This is stuff that I've learned just, you know, through experience. Common sense. That's why I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking directly to you. This is just common sense stuff. And, you know, if you have any comments about any of this and what you think is coming, please be sure to leave them in the comments. I like to read what you guys have to say. And, you know, go ahead and watch that clip if you want, that video clip. Tell me what you think. I just thought it was eerie and uncanny. But I would say just keep preparing. Keep preparing for what's probably going to come soon, I would think. And keep your head on a swivel too, because we still got this election coming up, and who knows what else is going to happen between now and the election, or maybe even after the election. And if you would, please like and subscribe. It's helping my channel, helping me build it up. I appreciate you guys watching and listening to me. And like I said, please leave some comments. And until the next video, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.